1 and 2. Actually, that's a good point. Let me just go. I didn't get to do this. B two two two. All right. And let's turn off this. I think everybody's in the right spot. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me welcome guys to chapter 20.
25.
Is it 25? I put 24.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
25.
All right. I see what I did there. Good job, Andy. All right.
No, what did I do?
Fucking 25. Okay. So you guys set out from Aquanor with a mission to go to the Crosshaven, the Crossroads, to meet up with an individual that had more information about the talisman and what these amethysts are. Also, with information about an entity called the Dreamstalker. As you traverse the north through the Timber Trail, you had an encounter with some planar entity, or not even an entity. It was more like you found a magnificent mansion of sorts, and you had an interaction with the beginning of the Dreamstalker's influence. After you made your way through there, escaped with it crumbling, and Killian, for you, that I wanted to point this out, that place that you found in those woods, now that you're in the Moonweaver's temple, it's similar.
Okay.
Like that first part of it that you went in, where it was like the sanctuary or whatever it was called, that was like almost laid out like it, but it was just different types of deterioration. But still, like, I guess for you, you would know that was a Moonweaver's temple at some point. Anyways, you guys made your way into the village of Willowbrook, where you found the villagers acting a little weirded out. Upon some investigation and talking, you found that there were some missing, and is that the mayor's brother was actually corrupted by one of these. Doing your investigations and encounters, it led you to the village of Silent Pines, where it was even more weird, more zombie-like in a way. With the aid of Telmore, you guys managed to find a safe place in Silent Pines, a base of operations, infiltrating the cultist hideout, and then you made your way, this would be northwest, to the Moonweaver's temple, where you did take a long rest along the way and managed to throw 2 more cultists off the cliff, reducing them. As you made your way to the Moonweaver's temple, you were greeted by a series of mazes. You investigated and took the way. Time passed fast. As you entered, you were encountered by several members of the cultist, and you maneuvered through this, finding some decapitated or desecrated statues to the Moonweaver, and you heard the chants, which led to this big chamber where you saw this Umber Dream sorceress hovering over this large obsidian shard with 4 more cultists, like, in the pose. And as you cast the first spell, it shattered around this field that magic couldn't penetrate. You guys crescendoed in with heavy blows, tackling female tieflings, just knocking the the ritual off kilter, putting them down with Cyrus flying up and casting a lightning bolt directly from above, killing the sorcerer and beaming into the the obsidian shard. You see, unlike the other ones, this one shatters upon the lightning impact, and this amethyst ting 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 rolls out in the ground. With that, you look over to Killian, and you see him shield and just like pull around, like as he gets ready, like scanning the room for anything else. You can see all these silver threads just weaving like faint trails into your shield, lighting up the outside of the shield. As you do that, the ichor and the shadow starts to rip away as the rift that was opening seals shut. You feel a little shift in your ground. And you see Killian's shield just glowing with this moonlight, with these little tiny, like almost like the nails on the outside are all now glowing with a faint pale blue and pale purple light. With this, before I go any further, your shield is now a +1 shield.
Oh shit.
Once a day, when you see an ally within 15 feet of you get hit with an attack, you can roll 1d10 plus your wisdom modifier and reduce the damage by that. And once a day, you can negate your stealth roll by using this ability. Yeah, so it has 2 abilities and it's +1 shield.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And the ally one was once a day too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, sorry, let me. As the battle ends, you have 5 dead cultists laying on the ground, and that purple gem sitting there, just on the floor, almost like doing that where it finally sets down like a coin spinning on a table, glowing faintly with this purple energy familiar to the one that
Does it look safe?
all of the negative energy seems to be sucked out of this, especially with this, kind of what happens with Killian's shield lets out like a burst, and you see now like the clouds, the moon's right above you. Like this is, after you take a couple minutes, you realize how close to the ritual happening you guys were. Also on that one side of the building, you look out, and what was like kind of covered, you can now see a balcony looking off the edge of the hillside. But yeah.
Gran will approach the gem.
Okay.
Gingerly bend down and pick it up.
Looks like it fits. It's the size.
I will put it in my pocket for now.
You feel the talisman. Like that humming that you hear in like movies when it gets intense in your ears. Make a charisma check. Just charisma saving throw.
That's a 19, but minus 1, so an 18.
You want to, you like grab it after you put it in your pocket. You like pick it up, and you like bring it close to the talisman, but you resist the urge.
I am in charge. You are not. And I'll put it in my pocket.
Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
So, good job, everyone. We are all alive, yes?
Yeah. It'll hurt, but
That was an excellent show of evocation, Cyrus.
thank you. I kind of like float back down and definitely like holding my side a little bit. I'm pretty fucked up from that fight, and
I sustained no injuries. So, good job.
oh, I sustained a lot of injuries.
Looking,
How's everyone else feeling though?
Looking over at Cyrus, I want to take some of the energy that's wrapped into my shield and cast a mass healing word, just on everyone.
Double your dice,
Oh damn!
as you are in the Moonweaver's temple now.
Ooh.
I was at 6 health, just to let you guys know.
I also sustained no injuries, and I also have, I don't know how to say this in character, 11 temp hit points. What are they? Have they exhausted yet? Are they gone?
They stay
I don't
out
know.
from
If
now.
they gave them to me.
Oh, they'd be gone because it's the Twilight Shield or whatever?
Technically, the shield's still up. I haven't
Okay,
dropped
okay.
it yet.
Cool.
So you still have it, and then that was also 14 points of healing for everyone.
Alright. I take none of that. Well, I also have 11 hit points of temporary.
Probably
Yeah.
everybody
You
at this.
really need to come up with a way to talk about that in character.
What, the aura around me? It's
Yeah, the aura and how it mechanically affects us in a temporary.
Divine bolstering of 11 hit points.
Well, see, it takes dim light, the Moonweaver's radiance, and empowers you a little bit.
It's like drugs, Otto.
And then it gives us an increment of 11 temporary, I don't know. what you-
Life force.
Yeah,
It
like
is
a-
not really. There's a technicality. We should
Yeah,
be
it's
discussing the
very
name of this
tough
at some point.
time.
Yeah.
It's not always 11. It could be anything, really.
It's a varying number of
Oh,
I don't-
great. Yeah,
divine
Back to-
bolstering.
I don't.
back
Have you
to
never been
formula.
out? Have you never been out on the town with your mates and you're like,
I have never.
you get like a little extra energy being on the town at night with your,
No.
friends? No.
My only
Uh,
mate ever has been Figrin. And
How
that's
about
do-
this? Figures. How about
loosely
this?
defined.
You ever been like up late at night reading a book and like you get like a good
Yes.
Yeah, that you get like a little extra energy right when it starts hitting well.
Called a book boner, and we've
Yeah,
talked
that's-
about this.
That's the energy. That's
Alright,
the
so-
same energy. Yeah, but for fighting.
Killian's goddess gives us a book boner.
Yeah.
I prefer
Correct.
the
I don't
first
know if
analogy,
I'm
but
like that, yeah. But
Nick smiles and says yeah, and then like looks off to the right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Celeste, is they're all having this conversation. You're looking around. You can hear off from the opposite wall that like you entered from, voices,
Okay.
but you don't see like a like a legit door or anything. It's just into like behind the wall. It feels like you can hear voices. They're saying help, help.
I'll
Is that the guard? Guard, help!
guys. There's voices behind this wall.
I think Melissa's hearing voices again.
Shut up and get over here.
What are the voices saying to you?
They're saying, "Help, help, guards!"
Oh, that sounds horrible. I want nothing to do with that.
Obviously.
We can probably try and get through that wall if someone else wants to take a look at the bodies.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the
I,
bodies.
I, I might be able to do something about the wall. Is the wall, how structurally sound is the wall?
Actually, I was just going to say, as Killian looks over, even though he is not a dwarf of the mountains, he is able to discern. No. He's able to discern that there is a part of the wall that has been recently sealed, mortared.
Right.
The stones don't fit perfectly.
If you would like, I couldn't get us through, get in.
It was
Yeah,
ordered.
Minimal effort.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
I'm
Take
gonna
me some time
turn and
otherwise.
do my breath weapon at the wall.
I'll jump back, I guess, instinctively. Take cover.
Stop your
I thought there'd be
murdering.
more.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Just don't kill them behind the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you release your breath weapon, it pushes in the rock. It doesn't like actually roll for damage.
Sure. Where the fuck is that? Okay. 2d10. Technically, the wall needs to make a dex save throw. I only do 5 damage
Okay.
of
So-
force damage.
Yeah, so it's not like you shatter the stones into like a million pieces,
Yeah.
but you push
So-
through and you see to the
I'm not a
right
dragon.
hand side, the one rock falls over and just lands on a human's leg and crushes it at the knee. Well, like a couple others get pinned in, and you see like this small little, probably what was like a outcropping for like specific prayers. It was boxed in, and you can see a handful of villagers.
Voices. Now I figured I understand.
Ow! Oh! One guy's screaming because a brick fell on his knee and he's starting to bleed all over the place. And
I'm gonna run up to him. Is the rock still on him?
Yeah.
Can I take the rock off him?
As soon as you take it off, it's just blood starts flying out and he passes out.
Can I?
Thank God it's over.
I want to
Probably best.
put my hand over his knee, and it's not that bad, just a flesh wound, and I'll cast
I am.
What is exposed?
healing word.
I apologize. You should not stand so close to a wall you're pleading for help through.
All right, I'm gonna go over and pretend to help him up,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna be very useful.
No,
I
5
will,
points of health.
Lose his interest as soon as he's fine.
I will absolutely try to put my hands in all of his pockets.
Okay. Yeah. You don't find anything. These guys are stripped down to just a cloth
you-
that's covering.
I take one of their underpants.
Are you guys okay?
No.
And you
Where?
No, the mayor,
Take
the,
it
ma-
to
the mayor, the mayor stands up, and as you try to fucking take the underpants off, she literally pushes Otto to the ground. No offense, but have some respect. I
Sorry.
appreciate what you guys did.
I collect strange.
That's
souvenirs.
fucking weird, and I
I
appreciate
apologize for him.
you
I
knocking
do not
this
apologize for him.
down.
There's no apologizing
He
for it.
doesn't. He doesn't speak for us. Sorry about the wall. We heard the help and
Yeah.
my
I
draconic friend
acted
decided
impulsively.
wall.
I'm so
Um,
sorry. I just feel like if you made me roll, I would have
No,
passed that.
this is not a fucking roll
You could-
thing.
You could have eaten a big dick. You know, that's. That's all I'm saying. I'm so sorry.
so are you guys okay? Do you guys need to get out because we do have a passage out?
Yeah. Oh, and you see her make eye contact with like the first cultist, like closest to them, and she like sighs. Eric.
It's unfortunate.
No, it needed to be it needed to be done. I tried several times. These are the ones that didn't fall to the dreams. And when they couldn't turn us, they locked us away. It's been a couple days. Excuse me. I'm short-tempered. I'm famished. We are.
Do you need
I
some
was just
food?
going to ask. I am also hungry.
This is not the time.
She said we were talking about food.
Not for you, for them. All right. So we now that we've got a nice hole in the wall you can leave through. So there we came through over this hallway. It's safe. We took out all the people. And then you go over and I kind of tell them how to get out.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 6 in total. One of them being the mayor, female, and that's the one I didn't look up the name to because I'm a dumbass and I was.
I'm confused. The mayor, not the mayor, the mayor
Not-
of the town. Okay, different
Mayor
mayor.
of
My
Silent
brain's kicking in
Pines,
now.
which you guys haven't.
Yeah. My brain's
You
kicking
haven't
in.
found yet.
So, as she says she's hungry, I'll look up from the guy I'm helping and dig into my bag and pull out 3 rations, and just
Yeah. You see her, she'll thank you, and she'll probably say something like "bless you," because as you know, she sees that you have ties to the Moonweaver that are visible, and she'll immediately like turn around and hand those rations out to the villagers, and you know, direct them towards the way that Celeste said. Yeah, Otto.
I'm gonna do the same thing, only I'm going to reach into Killian's bag and grab some of my rations, and I'm just gonna give one of them to Figrin and give him the usual like hangry nod, you know, and then just go about my day.
Nix is gonna say, I don't carry cash. I only have card.
I don't want your coin. And she, you know, like as like you give her the rations, she'll immediately send the 5 villagers that resisted like through, like don't look, rush back, you know, like that kind of thing. And then she'll be like, wait, stop, and she'll look back at you guys. It's clear, right?
Yeah, just don't drink the water from
well,
the well in the middle of town.
There's
I don't
that
know if we
one
got
room.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we
Yeah.
got every room.
Maybe just wait for us and we can come out with you.
Okay.
The immediate danger, though.
Yeah, I mean you could go to like the next room. That'll be fine.
All right. She'll send them away from you, and wow, impressive. Thank you. You have my forever gratitude. It's still sad though. Eric, Al, Deanna, Liam, and she points to the 4 people that aren't the sorceress laying on the ground. They were all valued members of Silent Pines. Just weren't strong enough.
Mayor,
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt, but did you know? You said you knew most of them, but did you know that one? And I'll point to the cultist, the main one.
See, she has like a stance to her that is like fighter, like, you know, her shoulders, her posture is better. She like walks up and like pushes the mask off with her foot. You know. Yeah. Well, that's what was taking people's minds right there. That's the beginning of the influence. I know that it's been a long time since that came to our village, asking for aid, pleading that it was sick. And slowly, years corrupted almost all of us.
Yeah,
Shakes.
good bit of the town was pretty
She gives it like a
turned when
solid
we got there.
kick in the ribs. Like turns down. Oh no. Nah, we were hoping when we volunteered to come here that they'd leave the village alone.
I mean, for the most part, the village was okay. They were more drones
Just
than
everyone
anything.
in it.
I mean, obviously they were brainwashed some way, but they weren't necessarily in danger. They were more like drones, I would say.
Oh.
So they're live. That's up to
Well,
us.
I should get back and find out.
Maybe just wait for us to leave before going all the way through this. There were some passages, maybe.
Yeah, is it all lefts on the way out?
It
I
was.
think so, because I think we took all rights to get in.
It took
Yeah, we took all rights to get in and all lefts
Yes.
to get out.
Right is always right.
Oh, by the way,
Um,
the name is Celeste.
Yes.
During that whole conversation, I was searching the bodies.
Yeah.
Did I find anything?
Go ahead,
Oh,
roll me an investigation check.
And this young dwarf guy, his name is Killian. I smack his back.
Elise.
16.
A what?
Amira. Nice to meet you.
16.
Mira. Yes, that's a beautiful name.
Amira Mortal.
It's got a good brain.
Mortal in the south.
Mortal in the south. Okay. So, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. Go to the investigation. You find on the sorcerer one of those masks like that aren't just wood carving or metal carving. It has something to it. I believe you have one of them already.
Yeah.
But this one's got deeper carvings and runes and like as you like push it to the side, you feel like actually you don't feel, you see like the black crawl up your arm for a second before you release, and it quickly exudes, goes away from your body. You also find a cloak that is got on the inside, like the inside of the cloak, there's like a gold strip with some arcane runes in it. And then the only other thing that falls with her, and she get to use, is a rapier. The other four,
Mask.
the other four are just robes and like the basic masks.
Okay.
And actually, all of them would have the obsidian dagger, and you would find that with a 16. So you guys got so many +1 obsidian daggers.
Not writing any more down.
I will put it in my notes. Okay.
So, was there more to discover, or are we done here?
I think it might
I'm
be
all
worth.
set.
It might be worth at least exploring this room and the previous one. I know we kind of rushed through the last, but
So
In that room tried to kill us or something? I am older than I was.
Oh, the
oh
well?
no,
The room with the well?
that was
Yeah,
two.
I
And the mirror-
aged.
and the mirrors?
I aged 2 years.
Told you not to look at them.
Yeah.
It was fascinating.
To be fair, you look exactly the same to me.
Yes, dragon bones age very like fine wine. We just get more handsome and rugged.
Oh,
Uh,
I was gonna
did-
say
did you
smell
enjoy
more
it?
sulfur like.
I am not that kind of dragonborn.
But did you enjoy the man in the mirror?
I do not get this reference.
Isn't that a song or something?
I do not enjoy music.
Common folk
He
too.
is a musician.
Who's a musician?
Mix.
You're a musician?
Whole time.
Amira.
Yeah,
Who's-
you see
who's
the mayor
next?
like look
Oh,
back.
Sorry, I was thinking of one of my old friends. Yeah.
I like,
Their
I like how
stage
me and
name.
Celeste like said the same thing, and we're like, oh.
It's-
Who? I am so confused.
I'll tell you later.
I'd rather you didn't.
It's cool. All right. So clearing the building.
Before we leave this room, I want to take a look around, just see if I can see anything maybe out of the
Do I
ordinary.
have
Or
10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, are you gonna just leave the dead bodies in the room?
I am not touching them.
we could burn.
We already
could
went through
burn
the
them.
pockets, right?
And then-
I'm going to
maybe-
begin to cast Identify on the amethyst.
Okay.
Like you're all talking, I just start I get my books out, my crystals out. I'm like writing runes with chalk into the floor.
I stand sort of behind Figrin in like pace, like I'm a tough guy. Like, just that guy.
All right. What's everybody else doing while this 10 minutes is going on? Anything
Julian,
specific?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? You burn the bodies in this temple?
Yeah.
Ooh, is there a pyre?
Or-
Is there
Wood?
a pyre?
Would that be the way for this
I-
temple?
Not in the
Alright, so
temple.
go.
Probably,
to say-
but I mean,
But
I
in
think
the backyard.
I think burning of bodies is, you know, a way of letting their ashes hit the breeze and find their way to the stars. Sure, but probably not inside. You do
Yeah.
see like there is a like that like off that one side of the building, it does kick out, and as you got if like one of you or whoever goes out there and investigates, probably you know most of you would explore that. It shoots out over this massive mountain range, and like as you look back, it's probably 20 feet away from the cliff. Like it kicks out 20 feet past like the mountainside. So it's like this beautiful thing. You could probably burn them here if you wanted to burn them. Burning them is better than leaving them to decay.
Okay. So, before all that, I wanted to look around the room and just see if there's anything else we might have missed in here, seeing as how it's like the main temple room.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would probably start dragging the bodies out there.
Yeah, you know, as far as like items, there's nothing that you missed. It was pretty focused on the sorcerer. You do see like at the opposite end from where like the balcony is, there is like a couple steps up in the altar. You know, and you walk up there and you just fix a few things that have like been just knocked down purposefully and like forgotten, you know, like it's like a hurricane kind of went through this room and just caused it to not be so beautiful.
So yeah, I'll start moving the bodies out to there.
But before you get too far, is there any longer pieces of debris, something along the lines of, forgive me, DM, a 2x4 that's greater than
It's
a
mostly
meter?
stone because you guys are like subterranean, so like everything's made out of like a beautiful white stone or your typical stone familiar with this area of the woods. There's not a ton of broken wood or anything you could use like that.
I'll lean to Cyrus.
I
put
I
my
would say
hands in my
for
pockets
you,
and
Otto,
stone.
this is it's starting to become beautiful again. Like the rock work is good, you know, like there's value in it. Um, but
I put my hands in my pocket and like kick a stone, and what no one really sees is I tuck it under the belt. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Unfortunately.
Figuring. Roll me an Arcana check.
I would love to. $22.
22. All right. This stone has a name. And you get that from the glyphs. It's like as you pick it, you know, pull it out of your pocket and start looking at it.
Yeah.
It's called the Stone of Lost Tomorrow. It is the same time magic that your class is. And it has some abilities, but they are like shifting every time you try to focus on them. Like every time you try to catch it, like you're not like daydreaming or anything like that, but like you're figuring out the problem 2 steps ago. You know, like you
Okay.
like almost like you're repeating the beginning of identify.
So like I'm trying to identify it, but it's shifting so much that it can't get a hold of it
Of the core material, yes. Like
because it's changing.
yeah, it's not changing. And that's
Well, its
why I said
abilities are changing,
with
so
with
but
a
my mind so that identify can't hold on to it because it's changing.
it's like you keep relearning the beginning of it. You keep
Like
hearing.
I'm stuck in a time loop.
Yeah, almost like while you're identifying it, you're like trying to identify and pull knowledge from this, and every time you try to push deeper, you hear the gem of lost tomorrows, and you feel the familiar magic that is your school, and then like you go to pull deeper, like pull more information out of it, and it shoots you back to the gem of lost tomorrows, you know, and this is your school. But it's not like a time loop, it's like the knowledge is hidden.
Yeah, it's a wall. It's a wall. Every time I try to identify it, it's like my spell is stuck in a time loop,
Yes.
and it keeps sending me back to the beginning of the spell.
Yep.
Interesting.
And while you're doing that, you feel both where's your talisman? Is it you wear it on your neck or is it in a pocket?
Oh yeah, no, I wear it. I wear it.
So while you're doing this, you're holding the gem, and it's got that slight vibration, and you feel the talisman pulsing, like at the same beats per minute.
Locked away to this. Extra people, and I'll put it back in my pocket.
The mayor looks back at you and says, I can see a path. We won't venture off where you guys came. It's actually looking like itself again. I'll take these guys back. Before you leave, come to my house.
Where do you live?
If you made it this far, I'm gonna assume that you know where that is.
Figuring we were already there, you know. We'll meet you.
We were. I have no memory of going to this woman's house.
It's where the remember where we locked up 2 people?
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, we should probably warn you about that.
Don't
Do
play
not
the
go in
piano.
your basement.
Not go in your basement.
I have a basement.
I'm gonna pull out my pocket watch. How much time has passed since we locked people up in the?
It's been like a day and a half. Right, 2 days,
Just don't.
almost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need to give them more time. The bodies don't. They don't.
No, they're alive. We
they're-
want them to be alive.
Yeah.
They're alive. They are living.
There's some
Just don't
trapped
touch the
people.
piano.
Yeah, don't touch the piano till we get there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
All right. I'll let you
I
guys
know what
be.
house you are speaking of.
Those bodies aren't fermented yet.
Can you stop?
But
please?
fermented?
Jeez.
They're alive.
They're alive
alive.
still. It hasn't been that long.
So
That's
didn't we
what
tell
I'm
the one-
saying.
Didn't we tell the one
No.
brother the whole thing, anyways?
Yeah.
Yes.
It could be trapped or it could not be trapped. We don't know if the little brother.
This is beyond our worries right now. We are in the cosmic mindset.
Are we?
We'll meet you there.
Small potatoes.
That's
Just
not
don't
a
touch the
Fine.
piano.
I won't touch the piano. But make sure you stop by. If nothing more, I have.
Don't drink from the well. Be
Something.
careful going in those
Right.
doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No well, and I have a basement. Don't touch the piano.
Yep.
Go
your back
into
door.
the windows.
And when in doubt, use the back door.
Right.
And I cannot state how much that
She
is
looks
not a
at you
joke.
with a little bit
I-
of disgust.
I cannot state how much that is not a joke. I say that, and I know I'm giggling, and I know it's been a long day. Okay,
Okay.
I can't say that with a straight.
If you're
What she's trying
gathering
to
any,
say.
sorry, if you're gathering anything, they used your house as like the main hub of the town, away from here.
And
Okay.
the doors are cursed.
You're gonna have to
That's all.
expect you running into those.
And we trapped 2 people downstairs in your basement that you have. Along with dead people.
And time is a flat circle.
Come on,
No,
over
time is not a
too
flat
much
circle. What do you mean
She's
time is a
gonna-
flat circle?
She's gonna
Time
look
is not a
as
flat circle. Time
she's gonna look
Time
at
is a linear
Celeste
path.
and just say like, "Thank you, thank you."
You're welcome. We'll come full circle once we're done here and
People
close out,
skills for
We are good
you know,
people.
we're trying.
I
we're
think
trying.
Why did
you
I
are.
say anything about the back door?
I think you are. And I appreciate this. You've literally saved the ones. You saved people, and for that, my gratitude cannot be expressed. I just it's still sad though.
Of course.
Would you
Oh wait. Oh, incredibly sad.
Oh,
would you
no,
like to say
flat,
anything?
time is more like a river.
Okay.
Just-
Look, it was a joke. I see it more of like a helix, sort of spiral, but with infinite points or vectors.
If
We
you,
can't-
a
It
river
was a pleasure to meet you.
flows, and
We'll stop by.
Mayor, we'll see you at your
we are
house.
allowed to
Yes.
let wood in the river.
Keep the
The
candle on
river-
for us.
At this
Before
point in
I
time,
sort of
figuring it out or
invested-
arguing about time, Killian sets the bodies on fire.
I was just ask the mayor if she wanted to say anything over the villagers.
Yeah,
That were
I
burning.
mean, it's
She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's gone.
No. So, like, we who alter time, Otto, are like the boatmen, and we go upriver is more difficult.
Nonsense. I mean, in that analogy, you need a river that branches, like some sort of.
Do you wanna
All
see it?
rivers do branch into other rivers.
But you would need one that constantly branches, infinite possibilities of flow.
Listen, the river is an analogy.
Hey guys, I hate to break it up here, but I think we're gonna be moving on soon.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
All
I
right,
think
we're
the
leaving.
bodies are decomposed.
As they're burning, I'll just say a little prayer to the Moonweaver for them.
Okay.
And,
I will sing a song.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, do you really want me to sing one?
Yes. And
These dreams, they go on when I close my eyes. every second of the night. I live
Beautiful.
another life.
We did it. They're saved.
Do, 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 do,
And then we all start singing. We come into the chorus. For some reason, every one of us
It
knows
turns
it
into a musical as you guys walk towards the balcony. Oh,
do.
God.
Magical instruments are floating in the air. Yeah.
We
All
did
right.
not all start singing.
Oh my gosh.
Impressive.
All right, so
I give you inspiration.
all right. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
No, I think we've looked through everything. We should probably check that one room as we head back. But other than that, the one just outside.
Which room do you keep referring to?
The
Like,
one that was
your-
just before
the mirror
this
room?
that we. No. There was one after that.
Oh, okay.
There's one right here that you didn't.
Otto, what if you looked at it like a tree? With branches that forever branch.
I like that. Even if you invert it and it's just tree roots,
Exactly.
it's
And each choice I make, like if we did not burn those bodies, that there's another world where we didn't do that. Because we didn't. But here we did.
agreed. I like it.
Breaking pine, let's go.
But I was just about to make a point about how if in one world we took a
On the
butterfly
road.
and we cut it in half, we bisected it.
All right,
In
Gilly, where we
another
going?
world, we didn't bisect that.
We gotta go back the way we came in.
Okay.
And you're
Left,
going.
left,
you just
left.
want to check in that room. That's all you're
Yes,
saying.
but I call it the butterfly effect.
Yeah, Andy, do you have a link to the?
Oh.
The real question, Otto, is
Yeah.
say we went back 100 years in the past, right? Now, hypothetically, we changed nothing.
Thank you.
If we
Yeah.
did, would we go back to our future or the new branch future?
I think it'd have to be New Branch.
But could we go then?
Yeah.
What happens to our current future?
The
Does it
room just
continue
north
on
of us,
without us?
Andy.
I think we'd move on as if we had never actually left it, or maybe we did.
So that room.
And-
Hold on.
It's vacant from
That-
that timeline.
That room was actually the room that was like not. It wasn't a balcony of sorts, but it had all those open windows to it. It's just
Okay.
square. I imagine it kind of like a semicircle. The only room that I have that you haven't. There's a door right here,
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah,
and there's
the one we didn't look.
yeah, there's like a 15 by 20 room in there. Past the hallway, or you go down the hallway to the right, and this looks like it's got a small fire pit with stonework to two wooden tubs that have like lids that are rotted off of them, and even the tubs are they're voidless of water or anything. It looks almost like a sauna, like a clean room of sorts.
Okay.
You know, Figrin, if
Yes.
if you
It
go
would have
to the
totally
past-
been different if you looked at that room before you wiped out this entity. Let me tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
It's so
You-
nice in here now.
Do you lose the resonance with the present that you used to know?
Exactly. If you go to the past and you try to and you change something and you try to return to the present, it is a new present. And the question is do you gain new memories, or are you the anomaly? Are you the paradox now in this world that remembers a world that still exists and is still going but
Paradox.
is now inaccessible to you?
Wouldn't
Paradox,
that
you're the
be-
paradox.
Wouldn't that be metaphysical instead of actual physical scientifical?
I think
No,
we
it
should
was
changing
like
your memories.
physically. No,
Would-
I fully
time
I
match,
disregard
of
that
course.
theory. I fully support you remember everything from your
Previous.
previous past.
Mhm.
because it's not so Celeste. It is not time travel and all of this planar things. It's causality. The person who causes the effect is not affected. Everything else changes, but with causality, the one who causes such an effect. So say I went back in time, and I punched
Sorry, Gilly.
someone, and I came back to the future. Otto would have no memory of me punching someone, but if I brought Otto with me, he would be part of the causal chain,
Oh, I totally understand.
and he would have
Therefore,
that memory.
We've
timeline.
lived that sort of example already.
Have we made it out of the temple yet?
Yeah, I'd say,
Oh, this doesn't stop.
Yeah, we're just
Even if the role play doesn't stop, this does not stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna start opening different layers of the pocket watch to explain it.
Oh, I like that.
Like while Figurin is explaining it, I'm trying to like diagram it mechanically.
I'm gonna play a jam band song just to, show the passing of time. I play one song.
For
Stairway to
16
Heaven.
minutes.
Yep.
All right, you guys make your way back out through the way you went through in this started, because remember, you've been going down, so like you kind of you're walking up to that main chamber that you had 2 doors. And probably, Killian, this is when you really see the beauty of it and the resemblance to the one that you saw, a week ago, 15 clicks south.
Have the statues kind of repaired themselves at all?
It's not like regeneration. It's like the nastiness caused damage, right?
Yeah.
But that's gone now. So it just looks like it aged 100 years in 2 years.
Oh, Celeste, there is a theory that if I jumped back in time 10 minutes from now, right, I would be looking at myself
Right.
10 minutes from now.
Right, but you can't talk to yourself.
But I can.
No,
If I
never,
did, no,
never.
no, no, oh,
never
no.
do
Listen, the
that.
theory is if you do, I am now a paradox myself. The future that I came from no longer exists. And this is a new future, which means that figurine would no longer need to come back in time, which means there would be 2 figurines. This is why it is very dangerous.
Unless the time actually needs that one to come and do what you're currently doing.
Because
to
I already
continue the
did it.
timeline.
See, I am the causality. So now that no longer needs to happen, which would mean there'd be 2. It's about embracing the paradox.
Create a paradoxical causal loop. It would cycle permanently, probably just within 1 to multiple lines. It wouldn't affect the entire timeline, but it would still cause nothing and everything for nothing, for no reason.
The theory is, though, that if the person who causes the change does not change, if I could travel back in time, Figurine could make, hypothetically, hundreds of myself by just traveling back in 10-minute increments.
It's about
I don't remember the
6
village
hours.
being so far.
6 hours later, you guys
And then
approach
we could make,
the west gate of Silent
a
Pines.
figurine factory, a factory of figurines, a sort of
The
what
issue,
do we call it? DM, like a pole barn of just
Knock on the mayor's
Yeah.
house.
figurines.
the issue with this Otto is that eventually all the different versions of Figurine would fight for supremacy. Who was the original? Who is the real? And it would result in chaos. It's not
Oh.
a very safe thing to do.
Wouldn't you all agree on the different tasks you're doing?
As you approach the mayor's house, you notice that the runes are now
That would seem
gone.
logical.
Oh.
Like they're
But she said
still
Someone always needs to
there,
be supreme.
but the essence of them has faded. And she opens the door. Oh, hey,
Hello.
come in, come in. It seems like Whew. It's been a while since this house is stocked, so I don't have a lot. Actually, Tumor has brought over some of his oats, and
Who?
Look, do we take our shoes off at the
no,
door? Or
you're
do we-
fine. I'm gonna have to.
I don't wear shoes.
That's fine. You don't have to. Listen, we did not
I
go in the
can't find-
basement, but I'm hearing a constant knocking for over there. So,
Oh. So they are alive. Nice.
Okay.
I told you it's much too soon for them to be fermented.
Who knows how to open that?
Not the word you're looking for.
Oh, I can open it.
I believe we should,
You have to
right?
play a
It-
certain
there's,
tune on the piano.
there's a moral reason we should.
Yes, they're still
Oh.
alive.
Yeah, of course. I
as
know
you,
this.
as you guys go in that room,
Right,
remember
yes,
there was
right.
that sickening statue there. It's gone.
Ah,
now.
yes. That monstrosity.
How does a statue just leave?
That's interesting.
Someone took it, but then left these two people locked up.
Unless it was magical in nature and just.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, that's the other option, but like
Magical
on.
statues in this world.
Occam's razor.
I don't know what
Don't have it
statue you guys are talking to, but and you guys all hear that like pounding, like they can hear you talking, and they're like,
Who is it?
"Help!" What were their
It's
names?
not on beat. Ah, God,
What's
it's
the-
definitely not on
I
beat.
try to play the tune on the piano to open up the passage.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, well, I was hoping this was for.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually proficient in performance.
Oh,
Yeah, girl,
shit.
get
Blade
it.
singer things.
Cyrus,
18.
please.
16?
please.
Yeah,
18.
Nix, you see like Cyrus go over and start playing chopsticks? Because I believe it was chopsticks, wasn't it? Chopsticks that you played? Yeah. And then click, and you hear the gears move, and the piano slides to one way, another door opens, and you see that spiral staircase, and you see the brother of the guy that you saved,
I didn't know I could
and
play.
he's breathing heavy. His face is gaunt. He looks like as it opens, he's like, ah, and he passes out, hits the stairs, falls down the stairs, like just.
Oh wow,
just
that's
died?
probably CTE.
Yikes.
Oh,
Is he dead?
No, he's not. He just passed out from exhaustion. He used his last bit of
I'll
energy
get some
trying to get
Who wants
attention.
to host him up?
Did he just fall down a spiral staircase?
Yeah, but we're not gonna. It's.
I want to grab him by the
did you
back
guys
and just
read
drag
that
him up.
scroll? The spiral staircase.
Just bring him up. You can waken
Great
him.
roll.
You know, like he's not dead or anything. He just is exhausted. Like his eyes are fucking dark. Like he got punched in them. But you see the infliction that he had before has been released.
Nice.
Hello, small human child.
And it's just him?
Yeah.
I think it's a grown up.
Didn't we cut off
Let me
the
inspect their
other
chin.
person's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Otto, being so short, is not very good at telling children from adults in human races.
Yes, so I look at their chin, and that it determines whether they're male or female progeny.
This is a
Which is
male,
always
and he
happening.
is in his late teens.
What are we talking here? We got anything
Actually,
under the chin?
he resembles the description you were given when you were in Willowbrook. You are a keen mind, so you know all this.
Oh, you know what? I recognize this young chap.
You
I
should. We met his brother. We all
Did
knew
we?
that.
Oh my
can't explain. Well, I can't help it. They all look the same. to
And
me.
weren't they twins as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
they all look the same to me. He looks just like his mother. He looks just like his neighbor. What do you expect from me? Anyways, I think I know this one. We got to get them back. While we're helping them up, like helping him stand and everything, I'm gonna like pat down his pockets, see if there's anything I can slip my hands in.
There's a couple pockets.
Well,
In the
maniac.
pocket is a broken necklace.
Yeah, I'll leave that. I don't want no part of a broken fucking necklace.
Yeah.
All right, if I pull it out. and I
Unfortunately,
realize-
these guys are all cultists. They
I'm
don't
just
carry
sneaking
around
back in.
loads of
Just
coin.
sneak it back into his pocket. I feel bad about the broken necklace. I'm putting it back.
Yeah, it does resemble the Umber Dream necklace that you guys did find. Look,
I take it back again. No, I'm just kidding.
So, Mayor, there might be a couple more bodies down there we'll have to burn, but as you can understand, we couldn't do it in the current state, or the former state of this village.
yeah,
We are also under time crunch, a bit of a time
Yeah,
crunch.
We were.
yeah.
And that seemed kind of a now problem, not a then problem.
I appreciate this.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if the thing is still set up down there. I'm gonna hold my breath and go down the stairs halfway.
You sure you want to go back down there?
Not really, but I want to just make sure I answer my question.
Consider it like therapy.
Yeah. Good thing you're holding your breath because it probably stinks. You can see the one guy that got his arm severed by it is passed out just to the right of the stairway. It doesn't look like he made it far after that happened. Everything else is blank. Like a
The circle's gone.
circle's gone. All of the energy that was related to the Dreamstalker has been like sucked away like through a vacuum.
Okay, I'll come back up the stairs.
It's less for the bodies down there still?
Yeah. Dude with no arms is down there. It's still severed arms. I didn't go down to see him.
Look,
But
Ma, no hands.
the magic circle's gone, so I mean it's back to being just a regular basement. But there's blood and decay and bodies and things, so it's a little dirty. It needs a little sprucing up.
Well, that's
We can take care of that.
something that we can take care of that. Oh, if you would, I would appreciate it. As I'm afraid to see what member of the village we lost. Although I probably should. You know what? Let's take care of that first, and then I have something for you guys. For thanks.
It smells really bad down there.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
She goes down. She's tough. It does hit her. You know, she's like, kill. You know.
What
And
happened to all the candles that were around here? There was a shit ton of candles in the kitchen the last time I was here.
I'm gonna
almost-
follow her down the stairs.
Yeah. You know, the other bodies are still down there.
Okay.
That's it though, Killian. Like, it's everything else is like, you know, was it a vision? You know, was it, you know, it's weird. It's weird. And she's like, well, I don't like making jokes, but at least I have a basement now.
I was going to say, we won't charge you extra for the basement now that it's installed, but you will owe us a favor in the future.
Sure.
You don't have to be so demanding.
Nice place to store things.
I think I know just what you want. Let's get these up and taken care of. You know, so you spend the next couple hours pulling bodies up, you know, and burning them, you know, maybe with a flare of the Moonweaver. You know, you see the villagers that were acting like robotically start to come to slowly, you know, like they bump into each other, and you hear one of them say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that," and like that stuff is. The mayor will lead you back into her house. Yes, Cyrus.
During this time, can I go check in on the other house, old man, and
Telmore actually brought some oats over, but the
right.
other guy is still there, and he's slowly coming to.
I just want to let him know that his brother's okay.
That's what I was just gonna ask. Thank you.
Yeah.
He pulls out like two silver.
Keep
Oh.
the money we get.
Are you sure? You
Yeah. No, I know my party were pretty hard on you, for your own sake. But
yeah. Now listen,
Is that
I
money-
mean, I was feeling bad, because if I returned home without my brother, Mom would have killed me, like straight up. So like I needed to make sure,
Just keep an eye on your brother. He's been bitten. There's anything that you notice off about him, talk to the mayor of your town.
Oh, Rick, yes, will do. Thank you.
That seems illogical.
What?
That if you lost one heir to kill the other one, it seems illogical.
Oh no, he was being facetious.
He said literally.
No, yeah, like my mom would have been. She likes him more, I think. Brothers.
The emotion. All right, I understand that.
Yeah.
When emotions get involved, they
She might
beyond
not have
logic.
killed me, but I would have, not been able to live that up the rest of my life. So I appreciate it. Plus, I'm also happy that, he's okay. Like I don't want him gone or anything. I don't want to do these trips by myself. So I appreciate it. I guess. Thank you.
Me too, but I still don't get it.
Run along, little human.
Okay. Did you guys make your way? Yes, Killian.
I was gonna say while they're doing that, I'll be burning the bodies, and if possible, like in the town square, and just being super loud with the Moonweaver prayers.
I'll help as much as I can with create bonfire.
All right.
I will not help at all.
I'll also create ambiance.
Yeah, and I think that like this isn't like a 10-minute bonfire. It's several hours, and then hours after that they simmer. Over the time, villagers start to jump in, and you can see like the Silent Pines was a community devout to the Moonweaver, and as they come to all of your ritual, like your ambience that is Moonweaver derived, is like a chorus happens, behind you, and it's odd, and unsettling, and a little beautiful at the same time, as this village has lost about 2/3 of their population.
Oh wait, I get it now. It's because the one brother.
As you guys finish your conversations with the brother, make your way back to the mayor's house just before break. You go into the dining room, and she has 6 spots set up for you. A token of my appreciation. I'm gonna run down these. Otto, as you sit down, it is like a 6-inch by 6-inch box that's wrapped in velvet, and you open it up, and you see an amulet of gears. This amulet grants you the ability to manipulate time. It has 3 charges. One charge is called Rewind. If you fail a saving throw, you can expend a spot and re-roll the saving throw. And there's the other option is two charges, and it is called Temporal Bubble. As a reaction, when you are hit with an attack, you can touch a creature and cast slow on that creature. Nyx, and I forget the name that you gave her. She addresses you in the name that you gave her, but a little facetious, you know.
Amira.
Amira, for you, Amira, and you see like a perfectly wrapped present in like a box of clothes would be. You pull the ribbon off and open the top, and you can see this cloak shimmers with like beautiful sounds, like almost like bells running down, but only in your head. This cloak gives you a +1 bonus to your AC and your charisma performance checks. It has 2 counters on it. One counter you can use either one of these, but it has 2 counters. Is harmonic inspiration. When you grant a bard inspiration, you can choose to another creature within 30 feet to grant an additional inspiration to. That's one charge. The other charge is resonant counter. You can cast this spell, counter spell, without using a spell slot. If you use this once a day, you have to roll a d20. 11 and up, it still remains. 10 and below, the cloak gets rid of its magic.
You said 10 and below?
10 and below. So there is only with the counter spell is there that dice check. Celeste. In front of you is a shoebox. You open it up and you see these beautiful sandals. The wearer grants +5 bonus to your speed, and you have advantage on stealth checks. You have 2 charges with this. One charge is a shadow blink. When you are in dim light, you can move up to an additional 30 feet of unoccupied space. The second is, whenever you use the Step of the Wind, you can use one charge to become invisible until the start of your next turn. Figuring, in front of you is a small box. You open it up.
It's a small what? A box?
A small box, like a jewelry box. You pull it open on the hinge, and there is a ring. And this ring, when you finish a short rest, you can now regain an extra expended spell slot.
Solid.
She looks at you, Cyrus. She kind of walks around you. You don't see anything sitting in front of the spot that you sit down. And she like runs her fingers along the rapier. This was mine. It is now yours.
Thank you. Are you sure?
This rapier is special. It is a +1 to attack and damage. You gain 1 AC while attuned to this rapier. And once per long rest, when an enemy misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to attack back with this rapier.
Thank you.
Looks at Killian. Help! Are you guys okay? She shouts back towards the stairs. You see two humans just, dong, 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 carrying this warhammer down. Like they can't even pick it up. Dong, 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 just dragging it, And she's like, please, it's yours.
Are you sure?
Yes. This is a warhammer, and it has one charge. You can throw it to 30 feet and teleport to that feet. It also returns to you if you throw it.
Thor's hammer.
And with that,
I'll,
oats are served. She brings a couple bottles of mead in. Tries to just embellish a little bit in the night and break the chill that has been going around. I'm just glad they didn't find all of this. It's better off in your hands. You guys are all now protectors of Silent Pines. Forever, you will be written in our books as saving us, saving the Moonweaver. For the better. I will forever appreciate you. Drink up.
Thank you.
I found.
These gifts are really nice.
You're welcome. And with that, the night just fades on. You guys get to take a long rest and level up. And we'll go to break. All right there.
Hooray!
And vocals 1, you did.
Well, thank God.
Want to do the night before you fall asleep, we are back. But you guys have oats and some flapjacks. What's up next?
Do I need to roll for my exhaustion?
No. No, your
You're finally
nightmares
free.
are
You can play the game.
gone.
You're free. You're free.
You're gone.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. The you guys, it's probably the first 8 hours perfect sleep score of like 100, heart rates all within range. Oxygen levels are good. You wake up with a little bit of not a hangover, but like victory fun happens. You drank a bunch of mead, those who drank. But the day is yours. The village, when you wake up and you look out, starts to show some signs of life. Although, those words of the mayor that we are down 2/3 of our population, still.
Are we going to report back to the other mayor now?
I think
Yeah, I believe we
Got
should.
it.
He promised us coin too.
Yeah, we're free to today, so we should.
Corin is good.
Not to mention he owes us if his brother's really saved.
Yeah.
I'd love to
You're
say we
being-
could check the shops, but this place looks like a shithole.
We should let them recover and go to another town.
And considering we murdered some other people, but necessarily so, they probably don't want to look at us.
Do you think we
Murdered
murdered the maker?
I might have thrown him
realize
off a
it's
cliff.
It's a personal question.
Pretty sure we
but-
saved him.
No, we
No.
totally threw him off the cliff.
He died.
What?
Well, then I say we go back to the other town and see if
Take the
there's a
soul.
hat maker there.
What I just
And we-
said.
Before you
Well,
guys leave,
Brainy.
Talmor comes up to you guys and says, "Hey, thank you for keeping your promise." And promises are rewarded. And he unbuttons that ruby red necklace that he promised you if you saved Silent Pines and reluctantly hands it over to you guys. I don't think I'll be needing this anymore.
No, I couldn't.
And
Thank
you
you.
won't. We'll give
And I'll
it
take it.
It's on my
Go reach for it.
Who's reaching for it?
Nah, Celeste can have it.
I
Figuring
took-
out of social awkwardness would immediately recoil his head.
I took it before any of the brainies got it and gave it to Nix. Here, you
I-
keep track of this.
Up.
Yep,
All
you go.
right.
There
Yep.
we go.
Wait, is that on my neck?
Yeah.
Oh.
It gives you advantage to wisdom saving throws.
Up.
Is it attunement?
No. Nah. No. No.
Say no. Just say
I don't
fucking
know. No, fuck you, Jeff.
Mhm.
I want to say yes because you're making me say no.
I'm
but
sorry. I know I
Yeah.
didn't mean to ruin it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nix, it is old, but beautiful old. Just needs to be polished up.
Old money.
Like grandma.
Like grandma's wedding ring.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's actually
Little,
Grandma's necklace. So,
Tell them more. Tell them more. Tell them more. Thank you.
hey, thank you. It's not what it was, but people will come now. Spread the word. Silent Pines is open for business.
Oh, we should probably report back if that's a thing
Exciting.
we can do.
Yeah. Hey,
We'll
don't
let people
forget
know on our way out.
the two guys. They got to go back with you.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the kids.
Yep.
Yeah, we might as well take them with us.
Mm-hmm.
The children.
What were their names again?
Fuck.
Frank and Tim.
It was Timmy,
Tim and-
definitely.
Yeah.
Joey?
Joey?
And
Mary?
Eric? Is it Eric?
I do not listen to people when they say their names. So
From now on, we're gonna literally have to name all the NPCs
Yeah.
after real names of people.
Human,
playing.
Yeah.
Human
So the
Boy
real-
1 and Human Boy 2.
I don't know. We'll go Tim and Joey. I actually
No.
wrote
Actually, I'm
this
pretty
at
sure
some
that's what it
point.
I'm
was.
pretty sure those
Yeah, I'm
are
pretty
it,
sure
yeah.
that's exactly it.
Nope. Ben and Joe were the guards.
I'm pretty sure it was Tim and Joey.
All right. We'll go Tim and Joey. Are the twins.
It's like Staten Island. There's a lot of Joes.
Somewhere there's a Ricky
One
right
was-
now who's really
One was
offended.
Roger.
Oh,
Timmy
Roger.
and Roger.
It was
Timmy and Roger.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was
no
Timmy and
joke.
Roger.
Fuck your Staten Island.
Notes.
Good note taken.
I
Timmy
love Staten
Rogers,
Island.
Yep, coming towards you.
I can go either way on Staten Island.
All right, so you guys start your trek a few days back towards Willowbrook, where as you approach, you can see, or not see, first you hear the happiness. After a few days of after the disruption of this cultist hold on this area, it just sounds like a bunch of halfling and forest gnomes having the best time of their life as you approach.
You guys hear that?
Sounds whimsical.
That's the sound of money.
I think it sounds like a bunch of small children, but they're little people, though, right?
That's the sound of crazy leftists about to ruin their society.
No idea what you're talking about. So where's the what's his faces?
All
What
right.
are you all listening to?
Ooh, I should change the music here.
Figuring, can you hear the tones in this range with the disgusting forest gnomes singing and trying to chirp along with birds?
Otto, Figlan has no time for your racism. I'm sorry.
Not even racism. This is just good advice. Like, stay away from forest gnomes. They fucking talk to squirrels. All right?
Yeah, is he saying this? You can see off to the right of the path a forest gnome talking to the squirrel with its like beautiful green eyes just looking at you in its hat that curls up about 2 feet.
I just question the benefit, the knowledge a squirrel can benefit.
I mean, they see everything.
Hey,
Squirrels led us to the dimension there.
Squirrels aren't real.
so where are you guys? You're going to Mayor Ulrich's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll take the vibes.
Yeah, he greets you. You see his brother sitting in a chair, recovering as you enter his abode. He says, yes. Yes. And he goes up to every one of you and does like that.
No.
Grabs you on the face.
touch, don't
Like,
touch.
yes,
No.
yes,
No touch.
yes. Oh,
I cast the vortex warp on him
no.
and just make him go as far away as I can.
He's going to resist.
Con save.
That's a 15.
15? Fuck, he touches me.
Yes! Yes! Oh! You guys did it! You did it! I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. We went to our vaults. The treasury is yours. We will recoup. You need to know that this means the world to us. And he pushes 2 chests, like But he doesn't push through chest. Like, you guys are still in the entryway as he's like touching each of your faces and just like a happy old man, you know? Like, I know you can do it. And you can see off into his dining room 2 chests. One's about 18 inches wide, 12 inches deep. The other one's about 24, 30 inches wide and double as deep.
You see dollar signs in Nix's eyes.
We do.
Ooga, ooga.
Oh gosh, you guys. We need to debrief
you sure you
you
don't
real
need-
quick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you should debrief me, but I just. Listen, stop! Shh! And you can hear off in the tavern a couple blocks away, like the chanting and cheering and just the happiness, pure happiness of this town coming around.
I will
That's-
say we would make pretty good statues. Just saying.
Now,
And the mead is back, and the mead's doing good, right? The honey
what
mead.
is,
Oh,
we
the
haven't been able to
beehives.
find April and her family yet. We just noticed this yesterday or 2 days ago, the turn.
Need
So,
would take much longer than this, I assume.
Make sure you send word to them.
actually, yes, that's a great point. And his brother gets up. He's like, I'll go to Halstead. And he puts his hand in his chest and pushes him back into his chair. Says, you recover, brother. You recover. We can send runners to Halstead. It's about time to let them know there's a new guard on the timber trail. And, gets a little too excited. This old guy's got a few steps left with this hope.
Does he do a backflip?
No. Oh, no. No backflip.
Okay.
Kicks his heels though as he jumps.
Let's encourage him, though.
Can I go over to the
Yeah.
brother?
Yeah.
Totally
No.
do it off a piano or something.
We're not gonna kill this old man by making him do a back.
Killian, you
He's
want
got
to
some-
go to the brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to just? He's sitting, right?
He's sitting and he's looking
So I'm probably
better,
still looking a little up.
but he's still like, Nick's a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like almost got to that point where there was no return.
I'll just look at him. Looks like you're feeling better.
I'm feeling better. Twice as ashamed.
There's nothing to be ashamed about. Especially if you saw what we saw. Trust me. It could get much worse.
I was a member of the Vald Agency with my brother. And now I just feel like I've lost that step. Obviously, you guys haven't. Thankful. Very thankful.
It'll return. Just give it some time. And I'll hand my flask off to him. Take a sip of this.
Oh, here. That tastes familiar.
I bet it does. And I'll just pat his knee and head back to the group.
Yeah. He's sitting there with his elbow on his knee, hand in head. Head in hand. After that. Yeah, so, as promised, you guys delivered. The vaults are yours. There is 51 platinum in the first chest and 1,430 gold in the second. I kept the silver and copper for us so we can replenish stock. If that's okay with you, I will gladly give it to you. But we need a little backing. I'm sure foot traffic will pick back up. Set us on our feet like you guys started.
I mean, thank you.
Well, thank you. Willowbrook is just a passerby town, but an important one on the timber trail. More people have been passing by than passing by, if you know what I mean. I think now there'll be more empty stay here. And
Andy, I'm sorry. How old was it?
1430?
50, yeah, 51 plat and 1430 gold.
Yes.
We'll divvy in a bit.
If I could maybe make a suggestion,
Yeah.
maybe send some people every now and then to Silent Pines. They could use the help.
Copy that. Copy that. We can do that. We can do that.
If they ask or seem skittish of strangers, just tell them we sent you. Talk to Telmore or the mayor. She'll know.
Doing it right. You guys got some promise in you, and I'm sure you're gonna need it. There's a journey ahead. I can see it. A mission. Be safe. Enjoy the town. It's on us. Stay as long as you want, but not too long. He kind of winks at you. Now get these chests out of my view before I want to keep them. He'll go over and, put his arm around his brother. That wholesome moment. You guys grab the chest and head off. You still have a couple rooms down at the inn.
At some point, Figurin would go toward, not looking anybody in the eye, but go to, I think, Celeste, and just, bluntly say, I don't like being called that. My name is Figurin, and I prefer you use it.
Being called what?
I understand you mean it as a compliment, but brainy makes me feel like I'm being reduced to just my intelligence. I am much more than that. Also, I don't like unexpected nicknames.
I've been using it this whole trip.
Calling me brainy feels like calling a dragon flappy. It is not incorrect, but it ignores everything else about me. It doesn't feel right. I don't like it. Can you call me by my name instead?
But it's so cute. I grab his
If I called you shouty or constantly incorrect, would that feel good?
You
No,
can call
same
me
idea.
Punchy if you want. That'd be totally fine.
I will call you Celeste, and you will call me Figurin.
Figurin, she's trying to compliment you. I realize that it's coming across in a negative way, but
Shut up.
I'll just call Otto the brainy one.
That seems incorrect as well.
Thank
A little annoying. All right.
Thank you.
As you
I
guys
appreciate you coming to me and telling me.
had this conversation,
I'm hungry.
when you were walking, Otto, you walk past the blacksmith and the dwarf. Hey! If it's not my gnome and dwarf friend, get over here. I have your barrel
Into the
ready.
tavern.
Hey! And then I act like I remember him, but I definitely don't.
Well,
Fucking keen mind doesn't remember him.
Yeah.
No, even my keen mind, because I struggle, because dwarves look the same to me.
Fair enough, fair enough.
As you come
worry.
over, Otto, he pulls this like piece, but that's wrapped in cloth. He sets it down on the table, pulls one side, pulls the other, and you can see the tube, but I don't know the proper term for your gun that you commissioned him is built. The barrel. You commissioned him to make the barrel.
Remind me. This is beautiful.
Yes.
Remind me what the damage was, or I'm assuming I prepaid, right?
Well, you put a down payment down. I think it was a couple hundred golds. Oh wait, no. Did you go with the mithril or just the +1? I can't remember.
I feel like I would have gone with the +1 at the time, but now
All
I
right,
regret
so
that.
it's 30 gold.
+1.
You owe him.
Yeah, it was
All
the
right.
cheaper one.
Here you go. And I'm going to count it out slowly, like one at a time. One,
Thank you, and thank you.
two.
And he looks to all of you as you're walking by, and Otto's doing his thing. The charm's back in Willowbrook. I love it. I love it. Anything you ever need, I am at your service. 20% discount. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Anyone else need anything?
I don't
I
have
don't.
anything else right now.
Figment, I
I
gotta
literally
talk to you,
spent
but-
my last 2 days doing this. So, it's going to be quite a while. But please, come back. We have locations. Let me see here. We have locations in Susurrus Hollow, Aquanor, obviously Willowbrook, and Crosshaven.
Do you do discounts for reoccurring customers?
You have a 20% discount.
What's the code?
Do you have a name?
Me? Amira.
Amira. Amira. Code Amira. I will let all my relatives know.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Amira. And the rest of you. I appreciate, we all appreciate what you have done.
This is great. I actually, I've been saying we got to get to Crosshaven. You know, that's just one of I've always wanted to visit, and so we'll see your family there.
Hey, it's just about a week ahead. So, may the breeze be at your back. Faster travel, from what I hear. So you guys make your way through Willowbrook back to the end to your rooms that you have. It is much more lively when you get there and you actually see a band playing on the stage of 3 forest gnomes, all playing the same instrument. It look like micro lutes, and it's very high pitched.
Otto, aren't they incredible?
Guys, let's get out of here. This is killing me.
Oh, I am hungry. I need food.
Andy, is there a piano?
Yeah.
Cyrus really wants to play.
Yeah. Cyrus wants to jump on the piano.
Shit.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident after opening that door earlier. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. All right. You gonna go play the
that would be
piano?
awful. Yeah.
All right. Roll me a performance check.
That's really good. That's a 21. It's 17 plus 4.
So this is what I'm gonna say happens. Cyrus sits down and he starts playing chopsticks over the three bards, like beautifully. It's like it's his song. He's perfected chopsticks. And he's just, and he's getting in it like Goose in the original Top Gun, like that whole scene. Like Cyrus gets in it, just overwhelms the forest gnomes because chopsticks has got a volume build up to it, and you take the crowd. You see these like three forest gnomes, kind of like Sonic, at the end of your 3 minutes and 23 seconds of chopsticks, kind of sitting there with the lutes, like their arms on the headstock, like tapping their foot, like, hey, we were doing something. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Jeez. You're
Sorry.
playing so loud. Well, you think you're cool, do you? You haven't.
Maybe you should have played better.
Oh, we can play better. And they all, like, throw their lutes up in sequence and start strumming this beautiful Mexican thing. Just.
Mariachi.
Yeah. And, hold on. They're gonna.
No
El
missionary.
pollo loco.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they, like,
Dude
start.
comes out with a horn.
They start doing this, like, that Spanish kind of strumming and stomping on the ground, and they're like moving around in a circle, and they're just looking at you, Cyrus. Like, yeah, you see the crowd getting back into it. They're like, woo, yeah.
I like just kind of shrugged my shoulders and like, hey, that's my second time ever playing.
Come on, bring me food. I am hungry. I've been waiting a long time.
Celeste, is this what I look like?
No. You are a tiefling.
He's right.
I'm also
You look much different.
Oh shit. You are a oh fuck, I forgot you were a tiefling too. That joke made no sense now.
Oh no, wait. No, they're both. Oh, and they're both female too. Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
you are
I-
also a
What about their
tiefling?
colors? Describe their colors. Describe the pigmentation of their skin.
One is pink and purple, and one is purplish pink.
Oh, yes, but pinkish purple and
I
purplish
am
pink.
so hungry, I do not care.
Potatoes, loaded potatoes.
Meat,
Steak,
spiced?
steak bites.
steak, meat, double meat.
Yeah, beef, cubed beef, and potatoes. That sounds like a good bar
I
food.
assume the counter is like 1.5 feet, 2 feet above me.
Yeah.
So I would.
But there is a
hope that
walkway up there. Like the bar has like a second tier. Like like how some bars have. Yeah. This is a forest gnome and halfling thing. So
I don't want to use forest gnome steps. I'm just gonna add figuring. Can you order for me?
Want me to lift you up, Otto?
there's
What,
soup
what do you
and
want?
garlic bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be like figuring the usual. This happens a lot. I just refuse to use forest gnome steps. Okay.
You want to like heal? Give him a potato. I do not care.
Potato.
He wants potato.
Sure, he wants raw potatoes.
Yeah, he just hands you a
damn it.
potato.
All right, Killian, I'm gonna need you on this one, and no, I do not want you to pick me up.
What do you need?
You gotta order like some good shit.
I got you. Just go find a table.
All right. I'm gonna go with figuring, and we're gonna find a table like as far away from the entrance as possible, but with our backs to the wall so that we can still see the entrance, just in case.
Okay.
Absolutely.
When I get up to the bar, once he's far enough away, I want to lean into one of the forest gnomes that are eating and
Edgar
ask what they ordered.
was the. Oh, you're talking to forest gnomes. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. There's they have a little of this honey with nuts left and celery. I love it. It's literally my favorite thing in the world.
Otto will love it. So I'll order that for Otto,
All right.
and then
It's a beautiful vegetation kind of presentation with like not peanut butter, more honey than peanut butter, but peanut butter and celery, bro.
I'll bring that in a couple drinks over.
Yeah.
Set it down in front of Otto.
It's a lot of greens. Rabbit
Yeah,
food.
I fucking told you so. I told you. This is what happens when you talk with chipmunks.
No,
You know what I'm
Otto,
saying?
They said this was the worst thing on the menu, so I figured you'd like it the most.
Eat your potato, Otto.
Don't forget
Potatoes
your
the best.
celery sticks.
What's the name on that potato?
I don't know. I don't hoe.
Otto.
It just says I don't know. It just says Otto.
It says Idaho.
Idaho. Yeah, it says Idaho.
Idaho.
Idaho. Idaho. I don't know. I'm
Did you
struggling with
forget how to say your name?
You see a female
How
forest
many
gnome.
drinks have you had?
A female forest gnome comes up behind Otto. That's not nice.
Our backs are at the wall, against the wall.
Yeah. She comes up on the front then.
Yeah.
Idaho, that's not nice. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Otto, she is after your coin purse. Shoot her away.
You're right.
Otto,
You're right.
She touches Otto's
After
nose
the-
and turns her back and walks away and starts river
fuck.
dancing.
All right, I'm gonna roll a investigation check to give her an up and down.
Otto, even
Not even a
I-
perception. I want a full investigation
Yeah.
check for this.
Okay, go for it. Roll for this. What are the rest of you doing? You got food.
It was
Hey,
love.
leave
It
it
was
to
love
you,
at
know.
first investigation check.
I'm eating my meat.
Yeah, me too. How's a 14 do? It's not great.
She's a cute forest gnome.
I can change her. You know what I mean? I got that vibe.
All right. So as the night goes on, you guys eat and drink again. Is there anything?
I'm drinking.
before, like, yeah, I'll while the group is over, I look at Otto. Really should go chase after it. Really wanted you. Nix though.
She will steal your
Report in
purse.
yet?
Well, what was that?
Did you report in yet?
No, not yet.
Did we?
I mean, yes, obviously, but I was. It was just getting to the good part where we were celebrating, and I just got a good night's rest. I was gonna do that later, or like tomorrow morning, or something.
We're not at all.
Come on. We just helped these people, and it was a lot of hard work.
Too much.
Like, just give me like one night and tomorrow, and I will do it for sure. I will get what's his name on the horn.
On the horn.
Full. I will full court press and report. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. We should enjoy ourselves. Have fun.
Come on,
We
it's
earned a
team
night.
building.
But if
Even
you
even
were-
Otto's got a chance to not get laid.
I'm very concerned because like
Otto, is she wearing
If
boots
I-
or is she wearing buckles or laces?
dude, it was definitely laces. I checked them. She counted. They were 12 up.
And they're your
And-
favorite, Otto.
I know, but here's the thing. Like, if I do this,
That's
am I
not all
just
the ones
like,
she's wearing.
am I marginalizing their race? Is like this
You
like a
you
fetish?
see her
I'm into
you see her
films.
like like do that like kind of wave move with her arm, and she looks over to you and she winks at Otto, and you see like a squirrel run across her arm and jump off.
Yeah, I contain a self throw up, but I also get like a little semi. And this is all very new and different to me. I'm also concerned. I mean, like, guys, like, yeah, Nix, what do you got? You got some advice? for me?
Sorry, you said semi. Are you talking about your gun or your penis?
Oh no, my gun's always ready. My penis sometimes takes a few rounds before.
I know. I just know you call both your semi, and I was just.
But that is true. You that's a fair question.
So you were referring to your penis as a semi.
Oh yes, that time, yes.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, when
Killian,
God,
you
now
don't
it's
see
not
a semi.
semi.
With your passive
Nix,
perception
you
on
ruined it.
a rock
Nix,
gnome,
you ruined
you
it.
don't.
I
You
had
don't
a
see.
semi, and now it's gone.
Otto, just go over.
Must be the whiskey.
Well, or it could be the forest gnome, but I don't know. She's tantalizing. And look at him. Have you ever seen a gnome with those kind of huge beak ups? Look at the size of them. Bigger than mama's.
And the night goes on as you guys enjoy your food and drinks if you want them. Is there anything that you would like to do before you go to bed?
Oh, yes, Vigran, would like to go to his room.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own room, correct?
I don't remember.
You did,
I would
yeah.
be very insistent about having my own room.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I think you did.
All
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Right. I would like to go to my room. Good night. And I just like leave.
Night, Fig.
Good night.
Go in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lock the door.
It's like a bolt lock.
Yeah. Do I have like a chair or like a end table or anything like that?
Yeah, you got an end table. You got a chair. I mean, they're all a little tight for you, but you can make it work.
I'm going to move the end table in front of the door.
All right.
Take out the gem.
All right.
You confound me. Just like looking at it.
It's like every time you get the image, it loops. Like just in a information gathering way.
Eddie can only take you so far. Sometimes you have to be practical and go straight to field testing. I'm gonna put the gem in my amulet.
As you put it in your amulet, there's silence for everyone. And then you see a void below you. And the sensation of weightlessness grips you, and your bodies start floating in a space untethered from the presence. Flickering, fragmented images dance around you. Futures of time itself start to unravel. It's like the people in the bar are seeing like the forest gnomes playing, and all of a sudden, like Star Trek wise, when you teleport, you see that shift in time. Let's see here, where am I? You hear voices that never came to be, destinies unfilled, and voices whispering of lost tomorrows. The threads of time itself unravel, pulling you backwards, pulling you forward toward a moment long buried beneath centuries of history. A force beneath comprehensions yanks you guys like straight down as gravity itself changes minds. You fall through the shifting stars You through the echoes of ancient prayers, through the skies frozen between dusk and midnight, and then with a grasp, you are tossed in a violent jolt, and you land like some of you tumble. Everybody over 14 decks lands, standing up. You find yourself standing on an ancient polished stone, still warm from the setting stone. You're on the steps of a massive temple. Its intricate white marble spires reaching towards the heavens, bathed in celestial glow of a massive looming full moon in the sky. Silver banners bearing the Moonweaver's sigil dance in the phantom wind. It's breathtaking, untouched by time, a place of purity, of hope, of light. But that light is fading. Screams you hear coming from the distance, the smell of burning incense drowned by the stench of something wrong. A darkness, alive and breathing, slithers through the air like unseen tendrils, wrapping around you guys and heading towards this massive platform, pressing into your lungs with a suffocating weight. You hear the tolling of a great bell. Boom, boom, boom. This war bell is going off, a warning, a call to arms, a desperate cry that echoes in the night. You guys all start running towards this platform. A battle starts to unfold within these sacred walls. A war between celestial radiance and nightmarish incarnate. And at the center, at the top, as you run up these stairs, this grandiose temple inner sanctum, that stands this giant form of the Moonweaver herself. In beautiful silver and off-white robes, her hair flowing, these stars just wrapping like she is the sun in this galaxy. You see her now. And then the Dream Stalker. It emerges from the temple's shattered altar. A being of living shadow and withering void. Its body shifting between a Morpheus nightmare and towering spectral terror. A crown, jagged obsidian, sits on top of its featureless head. Its form shifting, unraveling, reforming, as reality itself cannot decide what it should be. The shadow beneath its hunger, they reach like skeletal hands clawing up the floor. You bring out your weapons to try to, and you hear them. You still defy me. It's the voice of the Dreamstalker. Is every voice at once, a chorus of the restlessness, the lost, the dreamers who never woke. Your threads fray, Moonweaver. You weed against the tide of inevitably. And then you see the time stops, and she lifts up, and her beautiful, just stopping the moment. I am the light in the darkness, the silver thread in the tapestry of Tal, she replies, her voice crescendoing across as beautiful as the sunset on the ocean. I will not let you unmake what was meant to be. And the Dreamstalker moves around first, like ink spilled across the canvas. It surges forward. A wave of living nightmare crashes to the Moonweaver, screaming echoes of forgotten fears, images of the worst possible futures, unraveling its wake. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw at that moment.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Guys really shouldn't let me touch it.
We tried not to.
Is this
Didn't try to do
against
shit.
magic?
18.
18? Succeed?
Is this against magic?
Yep. Yeah, we'll consider it magic, yeah.
16.
16, Killian.
25.
Celeste.
15.
Cyrus.
14.
And Otto.
You're muted, buddy.
20.
20.
I know.
All right,
I'm
you guys
the
all
problem is
like
I have you guys on a different monitor.
push off, but the goddess stands firm. With a single movement, she raises her hand, weaving an intricate pattern in the air. Moonlight gathers at her fingertips. You see Killian's shield light up and just tether off, forming a radiant web of celestial threads as she casts them outwards, forming a barrier, silver luminescence, and the darkness recoils, hissing, screaming. The two forces clashes again. The temple trembles, columns crack, the marble floor splinters beneath your feet. The air itself shatters into fragments of dream and awakening. For a second, you guys lift off into something, and then you're pulled back to this. The Moonweaver moves like a dancer, spinning threads of fate with each step. The Dreamstalker lashes out with these nightmares tendrils, warping the very concept of time around it. Every strike is a battle between what is meant to be and what should never have been. You will not roam free again. The Moonweaver declares, voice trembling with exhaustion. You will be forgotten! The Dreamstalker shrieks as runes constrict, sealing away, entombing it within this void between dreams and reality. The shadow slowly dissipates. The temple falls silent, but something is wrong. The Moonweaver staggers. Her radiant form starts flickering, dimming. The battle has taken a toll. You watch as she turns, gazing upon the war she has created. Her final act, her ultimate sacrifice. A tear glimmers down her celestial cheek. And she looks towards someone. And Cyrus, you see this. Someone. And she says, they will try again. She whispers, someday they will find a way. It is up to you, Elothoria. Keep it sealed. And the Moonweaver falls on it as you guys spin back to your spots. You know, almost falling off your chairs or slamming into the wall in your room. And you can see the gem of lost tomorrows in your talisman figurine. And this gem can be used one time to find out information of history that you cannot find.
One time?
One time.
One and done.
It's like a one identify. History, anything that you want to know, the Gem of Lost Tomorrows can tell you, but it can only be used once. And with that, the night fades. You guys rest.
Wait.
Oh, I was we just rest.
Where is that forest gnome? Can I see her again?
Oh,
now that
she's
I'm back?
still
I love
dancing.
that's your priority.
What the
A
heck?
fig leaves his door locked and stays in his room.
I'm gonna go punch a dragon. Hold on.
I'm gonna cast my hand.
Yeah, and you dance.
Yeah, not dad.
Well, all right. Listen, all I'm saying is, with that,
I just kid. Let's keep going.
we are gonna end tonight's session there.
Ow.
Hey,
And we're good. All right, here, hold on. Let me go ahead. We have no game this Saturday. we're off. We'll see you back with Arcanus Rebirth next Tuesday, and the following Tuesday we are off. So if there's any changes, any one-shots being ran, the guys will let me know.
There is a 50-50 chance I might not be able to do my Tuesday as well.
Okay. All right. Well, just let me know, and I'll update the schedule. All right.
Just like and subscribe, and you'll know.
Hey, see? That's what you got to do. Like and subscribe.
And while you're at it, think about it. How pissed off is her father when she finds out she's dating a rock gnome?
He's not, because he's not racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that'll end tonight.
Poor Roxanne.